You know what's interesting about financial advice? Like everyone's always telling you about the big moves. Max out your 401k, buy real estate, start a business. And yeah, those things matter. But there's this one small habit that costs about $500 that most people completely overlook. And it's one of the most powerful wealth building tools you'll ever use. It's not sexy. It's not exciting. Most people will never even think about it. But the people who do this consistently end up with dramatically more financial security than people who don't, even if they make less money. My name is Chris, and I've spent years studying the habits that separate people who build lasting wealth from people who just talk about it. And what I've found is that this $500 habit creates a foundation that everything else builds on. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly what it is, why it works, and how to implement it starting today. So what is this $500 habit? It's simple. You set aside $500 every single month into a dedicated emergency fund until you hit your target number. That's it. $500 every month, no exceptions. And I know what you're thinking. That's boring. That's not going to make me rich. I want to invest. I want to build wealth. I want compound interest working for me. And I get it. But here's what most people miss. Wealth isn't built on great investment returns. It's built on not being forced to go backwards. And an emergency fund is what keeps you from going backwards every time life happens. Let me explain how this actually works without an emergency fund. You're one car repair away from credit card debt, one medical bill away from draining your investment account, one job loss away from catastrophe, and when those things happen, not if, when, you're forced to make terrible financial decisions under pressure. You take the high interest loan because you don't have a choice. You cash out investments at a loss because you need the money now. You accept the first job offer you get, even if it's a bad fit, because you're desperate. Every single one of those decisions sets you back months or years financially, but with an emergency fund, when your car needs $1,000 repair, you pay it and move on. When you lose your job, you have 6 months to find the right next opportunity instead of taking whatever you can get. When medical bills hit, you handle it without debt. You absorb life's emergencies without derailing your long-term financial plan. And here's where the $500 monthly habit becomes really powerful. Consistency compounds. Not just in your account balance, but in your psychology. You know, when you commit to $500 every single month, you're not just building a fund, you're building a habit of prioritizing your financial security. You're training yourself to pay yourself first. You're proving to yourself month after month that you can live on less than you make. And that psychological shift is massive. Most people spend first and save whatever's left over, which is usually nothing. But when you commit to this $500 habit, you flip that script. Savings become non-negotiable. Your lifestyle fits into what's left. And that mindset shift carries over into every other financial decision you make. Let's talk about the actual numbers, because $500 per month might sound like a lot or a little, depending on where you are financially. And if you're making $500 per month, in 1 year, you'll have $6,000. That's enough to handle most emergencies without going into debt. In 2 years, you'll have $12,000. That's starting to look like real security. In 3 years, you'll have $18,000. That's multiple months of expenses for most people. And here's the beautiful part. Once you hit your emergency fund target, let's say it's 6 months of expenses, that $500 monthly habit doesn't disappear. It just redirects. Now it goes into investments. Now it's building wealth. Now it's working for you through compound interest. But It was the emergency fund habit that made everything else possible because you built the discipline and you created the safety net that lets you invest aggressively without fear. Now, I know some of you are thinking, anyways, Chris, I can't afford $500 per month. And I hear you. If 500 is genuinely impossible right now, start with whatever you can. 200, 100. Even $50 per month is infinitely better than zero. The specific number matters less than the habit. What you're building here is the practice of consistent, non-negotiable savings. You're training yourself, you're creating the pattern, and as your income grows, you scale the habit up. The person who saves $50 per month for 6 months and then increases to 100 has developed a more powerful wealth building habit than the person who saves 500 one month and 0 the next 5. It's the consistency that matters. Fine. And here's something most financial advice completely misses. This $500 habit reduces your stress more than almost anything else you can do financially. Think about how much mental energy you waste worrying about what happens if something goes wrong. What if I lose my job? What if my car breaks down? What if I have a medical emergency? Those questions create constant background anxiety that affects everything. Your sleep, your health, your relationships, your work performance. But when you have 3 months of expenses saved, 6 months, that anxiety evaporates. You know you're covered. You know that life's normal emergencies won't destroy you. And that peace of mind is worth way more than $500 per month. It's worth everything. Here's how to actually implement this habit starting today. First, calculate your emergency fund target. Most experts recommend 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. Add up rent, food, utilities, insurance, minimum debt payments, the stuff you absolutely need to survive. Multiply that by 3 to 6 months. That's your target. Second, set up an automatic transfer of $500 or whatever amount you've committed to on the day after you get paid every month. Make it automatic. Don't rely on willpower or remembering. Automate it so it happens whether you think about it or not. Third, put this money in a separate high-yield savings account that's not connected to your checking account. You want it accessible in a real emergency, but not so accessible that you dip into it for non-emergencies. Out of sight, out of mind, but available when needed. And here's the final piece that makes this habit sustainable. You have to define what an emergency actually is before the emergency happens, because without a definition, everything feels like an emergency. Car repair, emergency. New laptop because yours is slow, emergency. Concert tickets to see your favorite artist, definitely an emergency. Oh no. An emergency is something unexpected that you must handle to maintain your basic life functioning. Job loss, major medical expense, car repair that prevents you from getting to work, home repair that affects safety or habitability. That's it. Everything else is either a planned expense you should budget for or a discretionary purchase you should save for separately. Having clear boundaries around what qualifies as an emergency is what keeps the fund intact for when you actually need it. Look, here's the reality. Financial security isn't built on making $1 million or finding the perfect investment. It's built on having the margin to absorb problems without derailing your entire financial life. And that margin comes from this $500 habit. It's the foundation. It's the safety net. It's what gives you the stability and confidence to make every other smart financial move. So if you're serious about building long-term financial security, this is where you start. $500 per month, every month. No exceptions. It's not glamorous, but it works. And 6 months from now, a year from now, 3 years from now, you're going to look at that account balance and realize it's one of the best decisions you ever made. If this helped you understand why this habit matters and how to build it into your life, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. And if you're wondering why you keep making more money but never seem to get ahead, check out why your lifestyle is growing faster than your wealth. I'll see you in the next one.